you're not just so gifted for the opportunity to lead not just one enlisted Marine or any O3 to understand that.
With you, brother. 100%. 100%. 100%. And we spoke about this last time, right, Jameel? Dude, the pressure. How old were you again? 25? 26? How old were you, Jack?
23. But they taught me everything. I was just telling you, they taught me everything. I mean, I was the fourth of 6 kids, and I didn't get shit kicked for the wrong reasons. Like, I wasn't put in the middle of the circle to learn how to fight, without learning how to fight. Like, my squad leaders, my fire team leaders, like the junior enlisted, like they literally, they taught me how to be, like, I didn't know how to be a platoon commander without them. I don't know, not just without them. They knew how to fight. And they knew how to lead. I had a bachelor's degree and I went to OCS. And so we had a platoon. And so together we had 3 squads, 3 fire teams, a platoon sergeant, and a platoon commander. And a platoon sergeant who was going to work together, who wasn't. Who was going to work together and who wasn't. And it was like, I felt like my job, if it was my job was to do nothing but listen and learn.
Did you hear this?
Yeah. Hopefully it's recorded.
No, did you hear it?
I heard it.
What did he say?
My job is to learn.
And?
Listen.
There you go. Yeah. It's beautiful.
That was it.
Open humility.
That was it.
Yes. It's servant leadership. It's total. Yeah. Doing this, right? And it's beautiful, man, when you play the game at that level. And that's what we were talking about, General Patton, right? You need that intimacy, right? Which is intellectual, conceptual. You understood and saw the battlefield the way the 18-year-old kids did not. And your contribution to the team was a relationship that you had to the concepts and to the understanding. That is what you brought to the team, right? You were standing on a ladder, looking at things from a different perspective, right? The officer on the fucking hill with the binoculars calling in for the support fucking fire, right? That's what you bring, right? And, man.
See, but I wasn't that.
And it's such a beautiful contribution, right? And
but I wasn't that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't that, though. I'm humbled that you say that. That wasn't, I don't know, maybe my Marines or maybe others would say different, but I don't think I was ever that person on the hill. I don't think I was ever the one on calling in. I don't think I was the one that was, I was there. I was there in the trenches. I was there in the fire. That's where I wanted to be. That's where I needed to be. That's where I wanted.
There you go.
That's where I had to be. I've said before, and I'll say it till the day I die, I've never been more in my element than I was in combat.
Absolutely.
I was fucking in my zone.
100%. Yeah.
You know? I was fucking in my element. Like, you don't think, you don't do, you just fucking move. You just fucking go.
Absolutely.
You know it, man. You just fucking move. Like,
so
things just move. You just go.
It's so beautiful.
And it's so beautiful like that. It's not perfect. Things aren't perfect, but it's perfect in that I know that he's gonna do this. He knows that I'm gonna do that, and I know that he knows that I know that he thinks that I'm gonna do that, and I know that he thinks that I know that he thinks that I'm gonna do that. So I know that he thinks that I know that he thinks that I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do this.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yes. And that's that beautiful
fucking texture to it.
It's just,
And that's the fucking, and that's, and
100%.
and that's, and the only part is obviously for me, just personal, is that obviously because I had seizures, I couldn't go back twice. Just saluting and seeing brothers go forward and not all come back was my greatest guilt, as anyone would with any heart. Anyone would have guilt, as anyone would. So I say that not to spare or take away from where courage downrange lies, lay in the enlisted Marine, in the enlisted 03, in the enlisted 03, in the enlisted. If you are not an enlisted 03, you're in support. If you are not an enlisted 03, you're in support.
Let's
So this is deep and prominent and something to for these times and something for 20 years. For something for 20 years. For 20 years. For our time. For all of our time. And for something that I'm going to take just one more minute to mark. For all of those. For how much blood has been shed. For how much time has been invested, how much money has been invested, domestically, internationally, in different nations, for different reasons, and for all those families, their sons were lost, or their husbands were lost, or their fathers were lost. and they got nothing more than 1 hour or a half an hour or a day or 20 minutes of a, hey, here comes a casket, that sacrifice, and then it's forgotten. Yet their sacrifice continues. Today. Fucking today. Their sacrifice today.
Absolutely.
Today.
In the flesh.
And I don't want to say there's no thank you.
We're right there with you, brother. Early on.
Well, help me. Do you feel like there's a thank you?
Yeah,
Is there a thank you?
I think so. A little bit. I feel
I'm being optimistic. I'm saying it in a positive way. You know,
It's deep. It's a deep question. It's deep. So many layers.
and I want to provide a thank you.
Your sacrifice continues. It really does. Like one of the things that motivated me, I used to be on guard at night behind a 50 cal, either fucking patrolling with the rifle, with the saw, sitting on a tower all night. Like, fuck, dude, in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude. Like, there was nothing stopping fucking Hodge from ambushing us, dude. Nothing, man. Like, so that was like our biggest fear, right? And then I think I told you guys last time, 3 of our guys got ambushed by like 40 fucking dudes. 1 got killed on the spot, left there. 2 got kidnapped and tortured for like a week. Torture, dude. And then it was crazy. The CIA was there, the FBI. I mean, SEALs. Anyone was there trying to look for these guys, right? So we fucking turned everything within like a 10-mile radius upside down. I mean, we fucking tore everything up, right? They quickly posted videos online of these soldiers being tortured. It was crazy. So we're like fucking animals, right? We didn't sleep the whole week. We're just fucking like rabid fucking dogs, right?
yeah.
And we tore up.
When was this?
05.
Yeah.
We tore up a lot, dude. Fucking looking for these guys, right? So then we finally found them like a week later, booby trapped and stuff, beheaded. It was fucking gruesome, man. But what was equally fucking crazy was that, and I told the story last time, right? But a squad of our guys fucking raped and killed a 14-year-old girl and her family. Fucking shot them up, burned them. So that act was vengeance for this.
Yeah.
And we're like, of course. And it took so long to build those relationships, right? And at that time, we didn't have a platoon commander, because our platoon commander got his face blown off the first day we fucking landed there, boots on the ground. I think within an hour, fucking IED went off on his face. So he was out. We didn't have a platoon commander for 8 months. And that was day 1. So we went 8 months without one. So our platoon sergeant was acting as both.
Yeah.
So our leadership was just, right?
Yeah.
But he did an amazing job. 8 months in, we got a 22, 23-year-old kid from West Point. I just graduated from Ranger School, right? Fucking still have pimples and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He got there with the clean uniform, clean boots, and we're like, at that time, dude, we're 18, 19.
You never know.
18,
You
19,
never know.
20-year-old kids, right? Like, we have been in Iraq for 8 months fighting, dude.
Goddamn.
Hard.
Hard
Right?
fighting.
Where were you?
Southwest Baghdad. It was like the triangle of
The
death.
triangle of death.
Right.
Where the Marine from our previous hackathon.
Team Rubicon, right?
Team Rubicon.
Yeah.
Jake
sure,
Wood.
Dude, we
Jake
should-
Wood was in the
we
team.
should-
Was in this.
Oh,
Jake Wood
shit.
calls it the triangle of death as well.
Yeah.
We should sit with that guy and fucking shoot the shit.
Dude, for sure.
For sure.
He would tell
Holy
you some
shit.
stories.
So he was there at the same time.
Yeah, Jake was in Triangle of
there at
Death.
the same time?
Yeah, Triangle of Death is what it's called.
Holy fuck.
That's what it's called. This area of
Dude,
operation.
so his book.
Yeah.
What?
Once a Marine.
Once a leader, or
Come on, Jameel, you should know this.
no,
Jameel's like, I'm too drunk for this shit.
like
Drinking since 4 a.m.
Look
been
at
watching
that.
football games.
What
That's
is it?
ChatGPT, man. You guys are lagging.
Yeah, no.
We're all technologists.
Once a warrior.
Once a warrior.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
once a warrior.
That's what he
Era.
talks about. Yeah.
Era. Once a warrior.
He was in the Triangle of Death,
Yeah, dude.
which is not
100%.
mainstream.
Yeah, let's get together.
It's not mainstream.
Well, I downloaded it.
You got the book, but what?
I mean, that's all I need.
Once a warrior, that
You're like, that's all I need.
that story
That's all I
is
need.
that story is not mainstream.
I'm trying to look for a song.
Once a warrior.
Yeah.
I want to play something. Something.
By the way, Bumble app looks a lot like Audible. So it's like, do I want to read a book or do I want to look for a hot chick? But
I
yeah,
hope
dude.
this fucking app is fucking recording this shit.
So
Yeah,
so check it out, dude. Right. So we had all that drama, right, and then our fob. I think I told you guys, right? A National Guard unit was there, so they were just there surviving. They wouldn't even patrol anymore.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
couldn't
exactly.
even. They couldn't even take them
Just
fucking
security,
supplies,
yeah.
dude. They were just holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
So we relieve them. So from day one, we're like, fuck it. We're getting there and we're walking out of the wire and we're going to see what the fuck
Which is
happens.
dangerous as fuck.
IEDs, fucking trucks getting fucked up. We got ambushed. We're like, what the fuck is going on, right? So then we're like, all right, regroup. Okay, how can we do fucking better? What are we going to do? Obviously, there was a plan going in, but the plan goes out the window as soon as you fucking boots are on the ground. The plan's going to go out the fucking window, right? But at least we have a framework through our education as to what framework we can apply to any situation, right? Right? And that's what leadership brings to the table, right? Because if no one knows how to organize people and move men, you're fucking useless, right?
Yep.
So that is the strength of an officer, right? Because you are trained all those managerial, operational, and tactical skills to apply to any situation and execute a project, a fucking war, right? A battle, right? And so we had to do that, man. We had to explore out there. We had to secure other fobs locally. We had to gain more fucking ground around the area, right? And one of our major tasks was to guard a major supply route. And fuck, dude. We were either patrolling. We were either fucking patrolling.
It's recording.
All right. We were either patrolling, securing the fucking fob, or running missions to fucking snatch motherfuckers up, get intelligence, set up little sniper nest over there, overwatching a road or something, right? Because a lot of IEDs. Every time we tried to drive, we would get blown up. We couldn't,
Us on the wire.
out of the wire, man. There's like no, we had to take the fight out.
The worst part about it is like you have to go out and attack when it's like the last thing you want to do is go out and attack, because it's like you can sit back, but in order to build
Bring them over here,
it
bro.
dude, 100%. Like, dude, just bring those chips over here, man.
He's like eating one, and then he
Bring those
down.
chips and dip over here, Mike.
Dude, he got up and he ate one. He sat, and then he went back for one. He's like, I'm gonna exercise while I eat.
Yo, for you, if you listen to this, for you who maybe listen to this, we've got some chips and dip, and we got some wings, and I don't have any. Well, we've got toilet paper. That's it. But dude, you can only when you're left to just security patrols. When you're left to just security patrols, that's it. It's like you can only look outside and say, fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm literally left to just saying,
you're frozen.
Yeah, dude. I'm frozen. I'm actually,
yes,
dude. I am frozen here. It's like I can't leave my apartment. I can't leave my house. I can't leave here.
and that's
I can't. My patrols. I can't do it.
and that's how that unit was, right? And they were like, okay, we're gonna send these guys in, and they're gonna clean up the area, and they're gonna expand our territory out.
Yes,
you guys are some of the best.
Man, what a fucking applicable.
And it was, dude. So that area was very strategic for them, right? Because the fighters.
How big of a team did you have?
We were a company.
Yeah.
So,
how big?
36, 100 was support, maybe 100-ish. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah.
But where was I?
What happened to the dip?
It's right here, bro. Our guys started to get injured really fast. Yeah. Within the first month, we had dudes with blown arms, lost eyesight, shot.
Were you guys like walking? Like
we were walking.
Walking like
we were walking.
Would walk and like would not walk. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But
you literally step in step.
Oh my God. Yeah. So one of our other jobs was, like I told you guys, to guard the main supply route. So we used to patrol back and forth this, but we're talking about, I don't fucking know how many miles, dude. It's an impossible fucking task, especially with the men you have there. And it is an impossible task, right? And we had one platoon every like mile with fucking night vision, machine guns, almost pointing at each other, making sure that no IEDs were placed on the road, right? In the morning, we had to clear the road before the fucking other units could pass by, or tanks or supply. It was very strategic, right? Fucking water and food travel through there, right? And without that, men cannot fucking fight. But even then, I would say 6 to 7% out of 10 times, I would get blown up, dude. It was an impossible fucking task, right? And a lot of the time, we used to walk in the middle of the fucking road to see if there was IEDs, man. They were like, fuck it, we have to do it, motherfuckers, because the tanks are right there and they're waiting for you guys. Let's go. Fuck it, dude, let's do it, right? And we did what we had to do, man. And fucking shit, but we did it. When I arrived to the 101st Airborne, They were just getting back from invading Iraq. They spent 13 months there, dude. So when I got out of boot camp and I arrived, we almost arrived at the same time. Wow. So these guys, they were the latest and greatest upgraded fucking soldiers, dude, that had just been out there, right? So I learned everything from them. And then we deployed. So they were home for a year, and then we deployed for another year, right? So that was the rotation they were in. I have friends that spent 6-7 years in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. They have so many fucking stripes, dude. Because we get a stripe for every 6 months, and the army deploys for a year at least. Some of them spent 18 months, dude, straight over there, right? But so those guys came, and that's a batch of guys that I deployed with, man. So those guys had just been there, man, right? And it was intense, but we got that fucking hard love, hate, fucking motherfuckers. We were just there and learn from us, but we also fucking love you, right? Because we want you to stay alive. We got that nourishment, and you know, those were my leaders in Iraq, right? They're like, dude, we're just here fucking 14 months ago, right? Just follow me and fucking, you know, you'll fucking catch on, right? And they were, and so, you know, first deployment, they established a huge patrol base in Mosul. So they started in the south, 101st spearheaded all through the middle, all the way to the fucking north, dude. Air assaulting in helicopters and walking in the desert with fucking full mop gear, dude. In 125 degree weather.
Fuck that.
These guys were the ones I learned from, right? And those were my leaders in Iraq, dude. So we were blessed, and we were very humbled through their experience, but it was tough, man. It was a tough fucking love, man. Because can you imagine? Like, these guys brought all that energy back, right? And fuck, dude, it was crazy. It was chaotic, man. But that's the same fucking unbelievable. That's the same energy that kept us alive over there and pushing the fucking fight, right? What better unit to bring back than these guys? Rest them up, retrain them. What things did we learn? What things can we do better? How are we going to integrate our learnings into our movements and our maneuvers and our communication and our strategy, right? We learned the soldier, the enemy we've been, you know. So all that training, man, we were getting a lot of new training because all that information was coming back, and the Army educational infantry training, it was just evolving, right? Based on the needs of. So it was crazy, man. It was a crazy fucking time, but we were we had like our main fob where like maybe there was 40 guys at any given time. Yeah. But we also had maybe like 50 or 60 Iraqi soldiers with us. Yeah. So those guys used to help us patrol, but they're useless, right? Yeah. Yeah. We used to drag them, and we used to carry the rucksack because those guys would give up sometimes. Yeah, like I and I. Yeah. And they were like, A&A. What the fuck? Yeah. Like A&A was Afghanistan. They used to touch us, dude. They used to touch us, and they used to tell us, "Why are you guys made out of? What the fuck? How do you guys fight like that? How do you guys not sleep?" And they were like, and they couldn't carry their rucksacks or their water, and they used to throw their.
When you came back? So when you came back. Mm-hmm. What was your next duty assignment?
So, I came back in September, early October of 2006 from Iraq. We deployed a year prior, so early September of 2005. Right? Go ahead.
And what was your general demeanor?
Just in general?
Yeah.
Fuck. I was so detached from my body and from my reality that I can't really tell you. Right?
If you could tell me.
Very alienated and disassociated from my environment. because you had to be, right? That's just biology and physiology, right? And that's one of the things that I really started to learn and understand and see conceptually, and then bring it back into my body and feel it, right? And that's what started resetting almost my nervous system.
The vagus nervous system.
Understanding that and seeing it like, wow, you know what? This is real and it does happen to people, right? And once I really started to have that realization and see it, I started to almost relive all these memories from Iraq and even explosions, dude. Like I would just be like meditating or really crying and trying to really bring it in, right? Trying to really, wow, you know what? It was really there and it really did happen to me, right? Because the mind and the body has a beautiful mechanism to it, right? Yeah. It's so brilliant. It's beautiful, right? And I also started to thank that mechanism for allowing me to, that it's almost a debt that we have to repay, right? To the body and to the nervous system and to the environment, really, right? And once I really started to realize that and settle into that, my entire body just started to just work different. There was a reconnection just to the environment, right? To myself first, and then to the environment and those around me, right? My family and my friends. And it was like I was able to see for the first time again.
Yeah. And so were you
but it's
still
so familiar.
Were you still enlisted?
Oh, no. This was a few years ago, man.
Yeah. But so when you arrived back.
Yeah. So this is what happened. So I got back from Iraq September.
Yeah.
Right? And I got out of the Army in January. I was out. Right?
So that was my question. So you came back. So my question was, when you arrived back after that first deployment, like, what was your demeanor upon arriving back? And what was your demeanor? And then how did that, like, how did you apply that without thinking about how you are now? How did you apply that then? Not now. How did you apply that then? How did you apply your like, how did you apply your combat experience to your soldiers? How did you apply that to them? Was it positive? Was it negative? Like, if you're next, I think I asked, what was your next, I can't remember, what was your next, like, what was your next, like, where were you going to be?
Like, what were my plans after I came back?
Yeah, like, what's your next, like, what's your,
objective?
No, what's your next 3 year, like, where are you
going to be in 3 years or 5 years? What's your plan, basically?
No, in the military, you get 3 year,
re-enlistment or something?
Yeah, like, I asked, you get 3 year, like, what is it called? You get you get 3 year
contract,
re-enlistment kind of. So
so
not re-enlistments, but it's like you get duties. That's it. Like, where was your next duty station?
Oh, right.
So when you came back, I was like, where was your next duty station going to be?
Okay,
That's it. I said, where was the next duty station going to be? That's it. That's it. I said, how's that?
How's that dick? Must be some
Captain Cox over here. Cox.
Are you sure that's? Are you sure that's not an advertisement?
Oh shit! Oh my god!
No, yeah, dude. So let me ask.
So that's it. So the next duty station. So that was it. Is the next duty station is how are you going to apply serious, legit?
Yeah.
How were you going to apply the experiences from your 2005 very, very, very serious combat experiences? How are you going to apply those to your next duty station soldiers for the next 3 years in a productive manner?
You see, he upgraded, right? He learned. He
Then he grabbed a fork.
like a kid grabbing a stick. Like a kid grabbing a stick.
Shit. I was like,
oh shit, I got caught.
Oh my god.
He's like
a fucking kid who just got caught with his
Let me turn off the
cookie jar.
fucking recording. Let me turn off the recording.
No. It's like you're like a kid with his hand caught in the cookie jar.
Jameel's like, they're in deep conversation. They're not gonna see you.
Yeah, just put some fucking. But
and so like all those lessons, right? They have value in my everyday life or everything I do, right?
Yeah.
Everything I do, and it's so practical, and it translates directly to managing teams and running teams, right? And in the corporate world, like, dude, it's non-existent at that level. And sometimes I do share like little tidbits of like stories, right? Obviously not this deep ever, right? But just like, man, like I even tell people just how much I appreciate water. Because I was like, there was days that we were like, fuck, dude, we have a fucking canteen full of water for each man for the next 18 hours. So you guys better fucking conserve it. And the water we had was stale and old and hot, dude. Sometimes we would drink water and all like, oh, this is so cool. You can make coffee with it. And one day our platoon marched back, I don't even know how many fucking miles, from executing a mission without water. In like 120 plus degree weather. Yeah, it was brutal. After fighting for freaking a week straight. Yeah. Bros. And yeah, the platoon sergeant was just like, wow, like the bravery and the fucking honor of these fucking kids, bro. Like at that point, we had lost men, and we had gotten like
had this for 7 years.
Wow, amazing. There you go. We
cheers. I'm like, cheers. Hey guys, I got some ice. Hey guys, hey, come on, man. Hey.
So like,
Hey guys, hey, I got fluff.
four A's.
Can you grab that bottle of tequila?
No, so I share like stories like that, like
Hey,
I'll
there's
tell-
some margaritas mixed over there.
So I like share stories at work just to bring people back into perspective, right? And I tell them, you know what? Like, we're delivering software here. We're not in the battlefield. Like, yes, people are going to be stressed out, and we have, of course, and we want to. Everything we do, we're standing up a startup, basically, right? Within a bigger organization. So I tell them, of course, we have pressure, we have deadlines, we have what we're doing here ties to a strategy up here, right? And this is a huge component of that strategy, right? So everyone understands that. So a big part of my job is to tell a story, kind of like what an officer would do, right? Tell his men and tell a story. This is the vision. This is the objectives. This is how we're being measured. This is, break it down by tasks, squad, right? That's the same thing that I do,
with
right?
that story.
Huh?
What's with that story?
Yeah. So do you want water?
I'm down.
He's like, I thought you would never ask. Right? So like those are all the same things. I don't know. Should we give him water then?
Do you want this water? Do you want my water?
Yeah. No, first, do you want water?
I want water.
You want water? You want water?
So
There we go. There we go.
so
Some
like,
earth water, baby.
but that's the love and appreciation that I bring to my team, B to the product and the customer that we're serving, and then the also like the intimacy that I need to have to be able to want to lead at that level, right? I need to understand more than everyone else. I need to tell them, okay, we're going to do this because X, Y, and Z. I need to tell stories, right? I need to be a visionary too, and I need to be able to communicate to different levels of understanding because not everyone's seeing the same thing, right? Yeah. That's one of the hard things of being a leader, and I mean, especially being an infantryman in combat, man.
What are you bringing?
Wait, hold on. Before we continue, hold on. Before we
privilege.
Yes.
Privilege.
First of all.
Privilege.
First of all.
And never, ever think of my being an officer as anything better than what you are or you have been or you've done, because you are everything that I look up to and everything, every reason that I joined, every reason that I've served. Okay?
Thank you so much. I'm really humbled.
Dude, everything.
I'm humbled. Thank you so much.
No.
Thank you.
Just know that, okay?
Right.
Like, literally, just know that. I literally fucking kiss your hand, and I'm saying that.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You've fucking given everything other than your life. Other than your life. Other than your fucking life. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Other than your life.
Absolutely.
And thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
It's very humbling.
Thank you.
Really is.
So never thank me again. Thank you. Thank you.
That's deep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So deep. So deep.
Thank
so
you.
Deep. So deep. Let's drink to that. Drink to that. Man, there's so many stories, guys. So many freaking stories. Right? Oh,
Yeah, so many stories.
man, so many damn stories. Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, yeah. Jameel.
So I'm going to put this on pause.
So, hold on. Jameel had something to announce.
Yeah. I'll put this on pause, but go ahead, Jack. I don't even know if it's recording.
I don't even know my name.
I don't know if it's recording.
How was that dip? That's my question.
Dip is okay. Dip is gone. It's gone. Like it was like 2 days ago gone.
I thought
Just when
No,
I
we
was
were
like,
talking about.
Nah.
Oh, we had an actual dip.
Nah, homie. That actual dip is gone. It was like been gone, homie.
oh,
We should have been overseas if you wanted that dip. Shit. If you wanted that dip.
Tell me, dude. I'm curious about this shirt. What is this?
Oh man.
Oh, this is company.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide. I started a long time ago. Didn't work out, unfortunately.
I wish I recorded this. Like, I don't think this
Yeah.
recording is not going to go that well.
Is it recording?
I think so. It's through Zencaster, but I don't think it's...
Yeah.
Why
So,
wouldn't it be recording?
I don't know.
yeah, I hope it is. But,
so like, let me ask you.
yeah.
What? How long after that? When did you get out, and when did you start the company? That's probably two better questions.
Yeah. So I got out of the Marine Corps in end of December 2012.
Okay.
I started Relobase in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
2014.
So about 2 years.
2 years after. Yeah.
And you started it from a problem that you saw that you had.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you had like first-hand experience.
Yeah. Well, I saw, I mean, too many military service members were moving, in my mind, were relocating and didn't have an easy solution. There were too many problems.
Yeah.
Too many problems to relocating. And it was too predictable that they were going to relocate, and there were too many predictable problems that were predictable.
You all right, man?
With a predictable problem.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I said,
common problem also,
yeah.
Right?
And so I looked at it and I was like, well, how much value, what is it? How much money is it worth? And I looked at it and I said, all right, well, how many VA home loans are purchased? And on average, it was something like 2.3 or 2.4 billion VA home loan dollars from VA home loans on PCH, just on relocations. Just on relocations.
And how big is that problem now? How much money are these?
Bigger. Even bigger.
And who's solving for it?
It's still spread. It's still spread.
So 10 years later.
10 years later.
Yeah.
10 years later.
So
10 years later.
10 years ago, you were working on this problem.
Yes.
Okay. Follow me, Jameel. The problem persists, right?
100%.
Okay. Right.
So USAA has created as close to.
I wish I had a whiteboard, dude, so I can start whiteboarding this.
Holy shit! I mean,
Not even.
I mean, I literally. I just said I wish our walls were whiteboards.
I fucking did. Dude,
Didn't I just say?
at work?
Sigma.
At work, I draw diagrams and boxes and squares and rectangles, and I tell them, "Look at this. Tell me if you understand it. Okay? Any questions? Let's review it now, right?" I communicate with fucking diagrams. It's more universal than the shit that's going to come out of my mouth, right? Yeah, for sure, man. And it's an aid that I need even to make sense out of my projects and what I'm doing, dude. I have to draw stuff out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying with the
so here
the ideas that Jackson was saying. It's like,
here is the.
Okay. So the problem persists. Let's start there, right?
The problem persists.
Okay.
It's actually a matter of. It's a matter of consistency. It's a matter of consistency.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
It's a matter of consistency. It's a matter of consistency.
Okay.
Because I am not consistent. I am not consistent. And I know that. And there are other things that are at play are there. I'm not, it's hard to like be super, super consistent. That's hard. That's hard to say. It's really, 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 really fucking hard to say. It's like heartbreaking to say. It's fucking heartbreaking to say. Cause like, that's always been me.
So let me ask you this. I'm with you, brother. Take your time, man. No one's rushing you. I want you. Let's all do this. Follow me, please.
No, it's
We're here with you. Take your time. I want you to feel your words. Feel them. Express them. We're here to listen. That's what we're doing. We're listening. Listening and learning. Those were the two principles, right?
Yeah.
And who echoed them? Jameel, right? So that's what we're doing from each other, right?
Yeah.
So the words are, I find them, and you'll notice I can find the words. I can find them super fast sometimes, and you'll notice I can find them faster than anyone else. And you will also notice sometimes I will not be able to find a fucking word to save fucking anything.
That's
Keep it recorded. Is what's called. What is unfortunate and not. You good?
yeah.
You good?
I'm good.
You good, homie?
Bro, I'm waiting on you.
You good, homie?
My
It's like Bobby and Weave.
Fuck, dude.
It's just Bobby and Weave.
Like Ali and Fred.
Oh, man.
Shit, man. I mean, I'll tell you two sides of how to fight. There is one side to fight. There's one that is the Marine, that is the forward, deployed, that is in a uniform, that is putting rounds down range, doesn't think, cares only about left, right,
Unit.
wakes up every morning, doesn't matter what needs to be done, just what needs to be done, needs to be done. And that's what needs to be done.
It's not heard of.
That's what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's so universal, too.
And it's so universal. No matter what time, place,
Yeah.
no matter the environment, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We could have pictures. It could be.
I'm trying to create a.
In one moment. And we can share all. And I encourage. And we can, let's have a round, like round robin. Because I think we should all have round robin. If I can.
Yeah.
There's the other side of the coin. That is, rather than that night in Sangin on top of that drug lord's compound after patrol, fucking fighting and sitting with my dudes, smoking cigs, hanging out, waiting to fight the next day, knowing that we're all together, knowing that we're getting ready to fight another day.
Yeah.
I saw it on the other side. I was in the back of I was in the back of yeah. I was in the back of the room in it
No shame.
2-4 in near San Clemente, and sitting there with 25 incredible
No shame.
or 30 incredible military wives, and I was sitting in the back, and it was probably a Wednesday, and they were talking about while their husbands are deployed, and during this time I'm training combat replacements. During this time I'm training combat replacements. I had a seizure, and so I'm not deployable, and so I'm training combat replacements, and so I'm non-deployable, and so I'm back, and I'm back, yeah, and so I'm back, and so I'm back.
You're back with all the
back with their wives, and their wives are unbelievably, dude. They literally fucking showed me what strength is.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, they showed me what, like, superhuman strength.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. If you want to know what, like, how to fight, now learn how to fight, but like, how to fight and also take care of your kids while also take care of your parents, of your job, of your house, of doing all this, and also like, try not to go crazy because your loved one is in combat. Try not to fucking go crazy. Like, come on, dude. This is when I learned.
Unbelievable.
This is when I learned that military spouses were the secret to not just, like, the most untapped resource, but the most beautiful, powerful, and, like, forceful, like, almost, like, I'm not joking, like, ungodly, like, thing that people is like unrecognized. That's what this is. That's what Relobase. That's what this is. And that's what, and I mean this, and may need to go off record, and part of me was hurt because I think friends of mine started something that believed in the force, the recognition of military spouse. It didn't go all in.
Yeah.
They didn't go all in.
Yeah.
They didn't go all in. They just kind of touched it.
Yeah.
Which is such a disrespect. And it's like, that makes me mad. That makes me mad. And it makes me happy that you didn't ask me to help. And I'm thankful for that. But it also, it's like, you should have asked me because I could have helped you. Because I could have helped you to go all in. Because I could have helped you.
So let me ask you this. Well, one's a comment and the other one's a question, right? So my first comment is that
because it's not going to work.
It's oh,
Yeah,
100% no.
Yeah.
You're hold on. Two things about you, right? You have a very curious mind, right? You have the education, obviously, right? Which, right? So I have a master's in business. I have an MBA. I took a program, whatever, right? Besides the education, right? Like
he's at USC now, yeah.
Education is just one thing, right? Like,
yeah,
theory is great to have, right? And it gives you an advantage over someone who doesn't really understand it, right?
Right.
But both can unite at a intersection where experience will eventually teach you all the theory without you having to pick up a book, right?
Yeah.
And you might not be able to connect the dots until you read a book and you're like, oh my God, I've been doing this for 20 years, right?
If only if it's comfortable with everyone else. You know? Only if it's comfortable. Like, what I mean by that is like,
hold on, go tell us something. No, you know what? I want to hear from you tonight, bro.
Yeah, like no shit. Like, hey,
what's the fuck going on with you, man?
Literally, Zencaster was like, I got an email.
From when?
When I was like, I'll pull it up right freaking now.
Dude, this is such a fucking wonderful conversation. I'm gonna get you guys Korean fried chicken.
Yeah.